All right, our next guest on Property Source Radio, he's been here before, and he's going to catch us up with everything that's going on with True Energy Solutions. We're proud to have True Energy Solutions as an advertiser here on Property Source Radio. Good to see you, man.
Okay, good to see you again too, Steve. We've been here a few times before, and again, the main thing we're looking at is advocating for homeowners and looking at what we can do on an energy efficiency, both for the homeowners here in Rochester, as well as what we're doing for education around the state and nationally, because myself and my business partner are on state boards and national boards for energy efficiency called Efficiency First, and we've actually made a lot of progress this past year. Besides passing the Green Jobs, Green New York legislation that has enabled free energy audits for most New York homeowners, we've also had a campaign launched and got awarded some new financing mechanisms for homeowners. There's now an on-bill financing that they're finishing off the last aspects of the loan process, but you can actually leverage your energy savings against your utility bill, so no cash up front, no out-of-pocket fees, just add another line item to your utility bill and be able to pay off your energy efficiency work that way. So it's designed that it should at least meet its own energy savings, so no increase in your bill, and once it's paid off, your bill goes down.
See, you just raised Pat Coyne's eyebrows over here with that one.
I just woke up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now I'm paying attention.
It's just, it seems there's so many changes coming down the pike in terms of...
There are, and it takes a lot to be on top of that, and you can't be a follower in a lot of industries, especially something as dynamic as home performance contracting, which unfortunately for a lot of homeowners, they don't understand exactly what is out there or what is needed, and they hear sometimes the terms like weatherization, and they know about caulking windows and putting door weather strips on. But we go much beyond that and look at the roots of what's going on with the home and do diagnostic testing on your combustion efficiencies, blower door testing, infrared scanning, to actually look at what the whole house is doing as a system, put it in modeling software so we can actually see what's going to make the most energy benefits, and then prioritize through comfort and other personal issues the homeowners may have that they're looking at to create a more well-rounded plan of attack to actually get to the goals you're looking for.
Which is comfort and affordability.
Yeah, so everyone says, I want energy efficiency, and then if it's not going to pay for itself, no one's going to want to look at going forward with any products. So if we can do something that's going to reduce carbon fuel emissions into the environment, make you more comfortable, and lower your utility bills, and then, again, allow us to not be building new power plants or anything else that no one wants in their backyard, it's a win-win for everyone.
And I personally know two of your customers that you've done in the last couple of years, one of which who's given me solid feedback that you guys did, in fact, do the testing in the whole house, and you made the house more comfortable both hot summer months and winter, and lowered the bills. I know it firsthand. I mean, I know a couple of his examples of his work. So well done.
Okay, thanks a lot.
When we have a winter like this one, where, gosh, we've had temperatures in the 40s, there's hardly no snow on the ground. Everyone's thinking, well, spring is just around the corner. Do you find that winters like this have people saying, well, I don't even care about an energy assessment?
Yeah, it passes off a lot of people because, again, we're by nature, our society has a lot of procrastinators out there. And unless you have that issue that comes up, if your furnace isn't working hard to break, they're not looking at replacing some products. If it's not a very cold winter, so you're not having utility bills, it's going to have people not wanting to act on there for their own personal reasons. But as far as what's going on with the state of the economy and a lot of other things, with foreign oil, with rising utility costs, the only thing we can actually control is what we use ourselves in our house. And like you were talking about, where are you going to get that $2.75 for that beer? Well, you're going to reduce your utility bill and actually make it $30 or $40 so you can have your 6-pack.
Yeah.
I'll have a 12, thank you.
See, now you've put it in perspective for me. Tony Karpovich is the president of True Energy Solutions. This is Property Source Radio, Sports Radio 950 ESPN. We're here till 10 o'clock. Anything from, you were here last year, and the fact that new stuff is coming down the pike tells me that people who just sort of slough this sort of information off should really take a look at it. Yeah,
and it's, again, a lot of people are a little weary because sometimes federal incentives come out and a lot of other things that are out there, and that's always icing on the cake. But NYSERDA has had their residential programs going for almost 10 years, and we've done over 100,000 homes through New York State through NYSERDA programs and lower income programs such as Empower, where work is free. So if they're HEAP qual eligible or receiving SSI or any other public assistance, they're probably eligible for the Empower program, where we can at least do electric reduction audits and even appliance swap outs, so like refrigerators and lighting and water controlling measures. Or if their utilities are large enough, we can actually do insulation for free. So we can look at drafting their houses and adding attic insulation for free for those homeowners. And they actually just got $18 million a year additional funding for the next 4 years. So they're really looking at helping out in the society for what we're doing for reducing usage.
Even in these tight financial times, the money is still there.
The money is there because it's coming from, we're taxing these large polluting companies out there on carbon taxing, and that's getting funneled into a lot of the states in the mid-Atlantic and going towards energy efficiency programs. So it's not just out of everyone's utility that's pulling it out. We're making a lot of strides for looking at holistic energy efficiency.
That's interesting to note. I didn't know where the funding was coming from, but that's good. I learned something new. It's kind of interesting.
So taking it from the bad guys.
Yeah, we're taking it from those who are polluting the most and allowing it to put it into the area where it's going to make the most adjustment out there in the residential sector.
Is it satisfying for you to go into a home and say, here's what we suggest, and then have the homeowner say, okay, let's go?
It's always satisfying because, again, myself and my business partner, Damien, created this company as an energy efficiency company. So we weren't looking at it as an insulation company or a heating company or a window company. It's all designed about looking at the whole picture and doing all the testing, no matter what the homeowner's looking at. We have to verify health and safety standards and everything else, and then let them guide to what's going to make energy sense for them.
Website?
It's trueenergysolutions.com, and you can reach us at the 235-STAR. That's 235-7827.
Nice and easy. We have that linked up at our PropertySourceRadio.com website as we speak.
Okay.
Go ahead, Pat.
And you will be in the BCB show today as well, correct?
Yes, we are at the show. So we have, once you go into Minette Hall, we're there.
Great.
Gosh, we could just do one big carpool today.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just all go in. We'll go in one of your energy efficient vehicles.
Of course.
Yeah, well,
Tony, thanks for joining us.
Okay,
Always
you're
great to
welcome.
see you. When we come back, we will be in your corner. Carlos in your corner is with us, a new feature. Well, this is our third week at it, getting great response. We'll see what Carlos from the longtime Attorney General's Office representative has for us this week as we continue Property Source Radio, Sports Radio 950 ESPN.